Are we? This is very impromptu. Are we gonna be able to start a live without having to like restart due to some technical difficulties? We'll find out. Let me get the chat pulled up here. Look at this, folks. I have like a normal ass day job now, which is yet another reason you haven't seen much of me lately. Jager, what's up? Ian, how's it going? Good to see you guys. Jacob, hey, what's up? Yeah, this is very impromptu. I was just like, you know what? I got a few things I want to show you, talk about, but it's just been, it's been a minute. So, I mean, think about it here, folks, right? The last, 3 or 4 months, we ran a Kickstarter campaign and sent out the rewards for it. It was a huge success. And I moved and I started like a day job, regular one. So that is the channel's not going anywhere. It's just we're just in this perfect storm. Oh, and then I've just been we're in this season basically of like releases that they don't quite move the needle for me. So I'm just kind of staying back and don't worry. Todd's gonna be putting out stuff coming out that I'm gonna be all about. I'm not gonna be slowing down. Like I said, start this new job. The figure budget is strong, so don't worry. And actually, you know what? Hang on. Can I show you? I'm not gonna. I still don't have the toy room totally ready yet. Watch this. I'm gonna flip this. I did. I got another mech. I did finally get one of these NECA buildings, which I actually probably not gonna have a place for in the near future. This is just a long term, you know what I mean? Like, it's just something everybody should kind of have. It's really too big for this here, and I don't want either one of these to have to go anywhere. So that is that's what's up. So you know what I mean. So I haven't been buying like figures and stuff to review, but I've been, don't worry, we spending money on plastic, folks. Kendo, Victor, DC Multiverse Collector, what's up? Hey, welcome to the channel. Eric, how's it going? Ian, new job. It's digital media stuff. It's a little bit of everything. It's design and video, and I mean, it's a little bit more like it's a little stuffier than I'm used to with my career history. But it's really baller. The dress code is like the stuffiest part of it. Everything else, whew, it's awesome. It's really it's gonna be good. Hell, I think in a couple of years here we'll probably be buying a house, and then it's gonna be a whole toy room. You can imagine that, right? Then when we have a whole toy room, by that point, hopefully we'll have accumulated a few different colors here, and then we can have each wall be a different color. We'll bring the orange back. We'll have the purple, and then other stuff too. Alex, hey, thanks, appreciate that. Alex Furnace, good to see Sam, Scott Knight. Yeah, I did this really impromptu. I feel I'm not really loving being still dressed for work and stuff. But I just had to talk about this one thing in particular. All right, so this is that custom drop shadow figure, obviously. That was in the book for the toy ad. These are all the other drop shadow figures up here. And I had seen recently that because my YouTube gets my feed. There's a lot of toy stuff, and everybody is talking about the Hasbro stuff, which I just don't. I really don't know much about Hasbro, guys. I guess as like somebody who really has them in hand, like I get a few here and there. I very rarely just totally love them. It's generally Legends or what I'm picking up because those characters. And then we made all these customs with Legends, but they weren't really like I got them to shred them, take them apart, kit bash them. A lot of them are kind of older, not the newest of the new. So I don't exactly see how those like figures kind of evolve, like progress with the new kind of stuff that they do, right? So and this is like I say this because I'm out of touch with Hasbro, right? So with all the Hasbro stuff on YouTube and stuff, I saw videos coming up in my feed from Articulated Ninja, and he's got that custom that he made of himself, and he's got this perfect baseball cap, right? Which the Drop Shadow figure that we made, excuse me, where's my whatever. The one we made, this hat came from like a Jazzwares Fortnite character, I believe, and it's okay, it works well enough. But I saw in the videos, Articulated Ninja, he had a way better one. So I hit him up on Instagram, asked him where he got it, and he said it was from this classified Lady J, which was pretty convenient because this isn't like very old. I'm not sure how recent this one is because, like I said, I don't keep up on Hasbro. I don't know anything really about G.I. Joe. That was not my my forte at all. And so I picked up Lady J to get the hat so that I can make this even better version here. It'll take some work. It's not ready, but then I get to playing with this figure, and this thing rocks. So pinless, obviously, which we've seen, a pinless female figure, which we've seen on, we have seen that on Legends here and there, I believe. But then, double elbows, everything works really well. It feels like way better than like a Legend does, kind of in hand. Great stuff at the torso. So my question, I guess, is for those of you who are more familiar with like what Hasbro is doing, what they've been doing in the past few years and stuff like that. So hey, Q Silver, good to see you. Yeah, so this figure's like a year old, and it has, this is what really blew my mind, is that it has this at the hip here, tinged. You see what I mean? Like from the base of the hip, it's like is it a double ball? No, I mean it is a hinge. It's similar to McFarlane, but it's actually better, I think, because you can get some extra clearance here, and I mean this is pretty baller. I don't like that it rotates at the thigh cut. I wish it would just rotate it from where it connects right there. This is awesome. And do Black Series also have like are they on this level now? And I get the word I'm getting at is why are Legends like the afterthought? You know what I mean? Like why are more people buying classified figures? Is it I mean, like is the character selection of Legends and like what they're on now, like is that, but I mean Black Series is on to deep unpopular characters too, right? So what's, yeah, Zero, the drop down hips, yeah. You feel like Hasbro tries their hardest on every line but Legends. Oh yeah, right, and Transformers as well. I forgot about them being Hasbro when they definitely go to the nines on those Transformers. Joe's the only. Oh, Jacob's saying the G.I. Joe's the only line with the drop down hips. Oh yeah, Jeezy Creasy. Black Series doesn't do double jointed elbows. That's true. But at least Black Series is doing a lot of new sculpts. You know what I mean? I can. It is annoying that when they don't do double elbows, but they do so many fresh sculpts at least. Victor, is it the sheer volume of legends that they put out? That might be it, Victor. Yeah, that's a good point. They do tend to put those out more, but it just seems like so crazy because they have. They tend to have the most shelf space where I'm at. I think they have more shelf space than Black Series and definitely classified. Yoy, you think that? Oh, Yoy, hey, dude, loving that avatar you got, dog. That is awesome. Hell yeah. Yoy is repping some of my Ninja Turtles art here. I need to post that. I haven't mentioned that in a while. Oh, and I did put. Let me see. Where's my Gumroad profile or account? Oh, that should just be in like. Hang on. I gotta post that, right? Yeah. So just well, and then between this and then of course I got that selfie series. I'll grab that in a second too. Hang on a second. I'll just post the link though to the. Where is it? Damn it. What's going on with you folks? I haven't talked to you in forever. Not forever, but it's. Our times together have been few and far between. But we'll get back to. We'll get back to our more frequently scheduled programming. Can I pin this? Pin it. Noober, you got Frankenstein. I should have done that deal yesterday. I didn't do it. I should have done it. I had the cart already. I was gonna get that free Frankenstein. And I was gonna. The Mongol looks really cool. It's just like looking at it and just having recently played with like Bane and even Overkill. Just looking at that Mongol figure, I'm like, yeah, I know what that toy does. It's not gonna feel very like fresh and fun. Just a big chunky humanoid body without biceps, and with limited. Torso articulation. It does look really good though. That Mongol, it looks sharp. Victor, you're hundo percenting the Spider-Man games. Are you playing on PS5 or 4? I'm still trying to hold out. Trying to hold out for one price drop on the next gen of consoles, and I have a day one PS4 and a day one Xbox One. I'm not upgraded. I never got the Slim. I never got the Xbox One or whatever the you know what I mean, that medium, that generation Xbox. Victor, you're on PS4. I really think I prefer the Miles Morales game. Not because the first Spider-Man game was bad. It was amazing. It was just because I hadn't really read much of anything that had Miles Morales in it, and so the story, his supporting characters and all that just felt a little more like fresh. You know what I mean? At this point, we've heard Pete's story a million times, so just actually being able to play as Spider-Man, but then having this story that just was a little new to me, I dug it. BMM, you're on PS5. Yeah, I'll have to catch up. Have to catch up to you soon, especially yeah, with Suicide Squad will be next gen. Noober, that Headless Horseman does look pretty fantastic. What's that from? Four Horsemen? Is Four Horsemen 6-inch or 7-inch? You might be talking me into that one. Yo, you got some opportunities coming up. Well, best of luck, my friend. Success is opportunity plus preparation. Just dive in and do the best you can, and everything else will line up the way it's supposed to, man. Best wishes. Sam, you got Hush and Batman 2-pack for $25. I was thinking about the Booster Gold. The Blue Beetle and Booster Gold 2-pack just went down to $30 on Amazon. I was digging those figures, but it just, because it looks kind of like, it's basically the same figure twice, and it's definitely going to be probably a body buck that they're going to get some heavy use out of. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like even maybe that new Dead Man is kind of the same. It could be the same lower torso as like the Blue Beetle. Booster Gold body buck. That's a tongue twister. Booster Gold Blue Beetle body buck. But now that the price has dropped, I'm like, well. Victor, that is 6-inch. I could still be into it. That's the whole thing, and that's kind of where I'm like taking this moment, just taking not a break. I'm just passing on some stuff that Todd's doing, grabbing some other weird stuff. Like that. I grabbed that. My girlfriend got me that Robotnik. I did the selfie series. Picked up this super cool figure. I bought it just for the hat, but it's actually this is very cool. And that's what I've always said from the get-go is like I was never part of the reason I jumped onto McFarlane is 7-inch. It wasn't a big deal for me to go to 7-inch. A lot of people were coming from this place where they're way bought into the 6-inch universe already, and they had a hard time jumping over to Todd. Mark G, hey, thank you so much for the super chat. Greatly appreciated, my friend. Mark G 213. You know what that means, folks. We gotta do one. We gotta bang one out. Ian, the Dark Knight wave. Do you mean the flash wave? Like the wave with all the flashes with what you call it? Or that is going to be one. I'm passing on the Darkest Night wave. The Build-A-Fig just doesn't do it for me. The Blackest Night, right? Or Dark. What is it? What do they call the You can't be coming in here with your username being Hitler, y'all. Bong Man, what is up? Yes, the speed metal wave. Yes, they look pretty cool. The figures look pretty cool, but between it being like 4 flashes, which I just don't need, and not being stoked on the Build-A-Fig, I'm just gonna pass. I'm gonna pass. And you know, don't worry. Like there will be waves of figures that I'm like, I don't care about these guys, but I'll buy them anyway. It's just right now, I'm just kind of putting my foot down a little bit. All right, guys, let's welcome Mark G213. Thank you so much for your super chat. Greatly appreciated. Or donation. I mean, it wasn't necessarily. I don't call it a super chat, right? It basically is. AK, hey, greatly appreciated, man. Thanks for saying what's up. Thanks for the donation. Looks like it's gonna be a double. Looks like we're making this a double, folks. We can keep doing this all day now that I'm finally freed up and able to. I was conserving my hockey pucks. For the Kickstarter, because I had to sign 25 of them. Now that that's happened, I can be more loose. Oh, BMN, that's a good idea. You got the Atrocitus Wave 3/4 of it for $12 each. Yeah, that's the other thing is like it doesn't really take long anymore for some of the sale prices to kick in, you know, depending on which figure it is. So maybe I wait. You know, maybe if I find the whole speed metal wave for you know, a good price, you know, 60% of retail price or something like that, I can get all of them. I'll do them. I'll get them and I'll still do a review. It'll be late. It'll be a late review, you know, it won't be timely, but all right, let's do this, folks. All right, coming in hot. AK00, greatly appreciated, my friend. Welcome to the club. Good to have you aboard. Can't deny somebody who wants to jump the line onto the Rogues Gallery list with some dollars. Oh man. Oh, okay. Oh, so I missed the question because we were getting the chat. Who asked about the? I am gonna do an end of the year list. Jacob Horn asked. I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna do. Because I want to do. My instinct is I want to do a top 10 multiverse. But then I kind of want to do just a top 10 general. But I don't collect that much shit. You know what I mean? To have a really like broad range of figures, it's like mostly multiverse and then some other McFarlane figures. So maybe I'll just do like a top 20 or top 15 McFarlane figures of the year. It's still going to be mostly multiverse. But guys, the Avatar stuff. The Avatar figures, the Avatar line. This stuff is like the most fun I've had with figs all year, by far. Well, I mean not by far. I shouldn't say by far, because you know, I mean, like we have this in the past year, which can't be denied. But just the I mean, well, look, you know, right here. I got 2 mags. I got the band. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these guys yet. I'll give you a little peek of what's happening over here. The room's not ready yet. It's not in its final form. It's got, just kind of some stuff all scattered all over the place and not really in its proper. But there's gonna be a workstation. There's gonna be. It's gonna work. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good for now until we buy a house. I'm ready to buy a house, folks. I need the space. I need the space for my men here. Palpatine's #1 fan. What's up? Oh, Ian, you were talking about the Dark. That's why I asked, because I thought you might have been talking about the Dark Knight trilogy wave. Definitely stoked for that. I'm very stoked for that, and I hope that hasn't even come out yet. But I do hope they do even more characters. I hope they do a Anne Hathaway Catwoman would be good. A Liam Neeson Ducard would be very good. Merely Ducard. We'll see. We'll see how they, because they just showed those renders. You know how I tend to not love the movie figures quite as much, just because I really enjoy that exaggerated comic booky art style. So we'll see how they look. The Pattinson Batman ended up being a pretty great figure. I don't have him on the shelf. Actually, I do need to get him out because there is going to be a haul of... Oh, you guys want to see something? You guys are going to get a sneak peek. You ready to see something? Oh, this is so cool. Oh my god. Finner, hey, good to see you, bud. YH, hey, if I didn't say what's up, Kyle's best friend, Chico, if I didn't say what's up, I meant to. If I didn't say what's up to you directly, YH, I said what's up, right? If I didn't say what's up to you directly and you're feeling left out, just let me know and I'll say, get it fixed. All right, so this is so cool. This is so cool. All right. Some of you know, if you're new to the channel, you may not have seen this. Maybe you've seen it in the background of the videos and not actually known what it was. Where the hell? So a while back, and I think it was a while ago. I'm not even certain. I had someone hit me up on Instagram. It was Would You Kindly Studios, and they sent me this tiered brick step base thing here, and it's totally awesome. And he even put, because he knew I was a Two-Face fan, he put like some Two-Face newspapers like from Batman Forever on there. Super cool. I really love it. And as far as like the kind of stuff that Would You Kindly Studios does, here, I'm gonna put a link to them. You gotta see it. This little stair step base thing is like the low tier kind of what this guy can make. So here, I'll put a link here. Hang on one second. So you gotta see this. So that's his site. You can see his work. Hey, Hat Switch, good to see you. Yes, the live stream, right? I'm very impromptu. I'm still wearing, dude, I just started a new job. Like a new real normal person job. Which I have, maybe some mixed feelings about. But it actually rocks. So I hit him up. Actually, that's part of the reason I hit him up is because all right, I got a job, a real job right now. I'm passing on some of the Todds right now, waiting for some more optimal. releases, but I'm still trying to spend some toy money, right? So, Would You Kindly Studios. Hey, Tony, how's it going? I hit him up, and I said, this was my idea. I would look. His name's Andy. Andy is Would You Kindly Studios. I would like to get a series of excuse me, Dio pieces made. Let me get some water. This is a dramatic pause. All right. I want Andy from Would You Kindly Studios to do kind of a whole series of bases, and he makes them. If you see on his site, that he makes them to fit in these IKEA cabinets a lot of times. Like, he's got other ones that are bigger, but part of it is like it fits right in there perfectly. So I sent him I want him to do a whole series. We'll have a lot of different inspirations, on each shelf. Over time, we'll kind of build out these little dios. So I sent him this picture of the City Hall from Batman '89. And, it was just like, hey, what do you think? Could we do something like this with walls and stuff? And then, sorry. And my other thing was like, I told him, I was like, I don't need it to be exactly 1-to-1. It doesn't need to be just kind of be the spirit of the thing. And I told I want him to do his own thing and bring his own kind of spin to it, not be totally boxed in. So he's working on it. It's not done. It's not, but he's working on it. So this is going to be pretty awesome. It's going to be pretty cool. An '89 one, and that's just the start. In my head, I want to do a whole series, have every single one of these shelves on this. God. I'm also trying to quit smoking too, so I'm like all like throaty. Smoking cigarettes. Yeah, Ian, I'm pretty stoked. I think it's gonna look super cool. Here's the other cool thing. So I want to fill out these two. This is what I got, right? The 2 IKEA cabinets. That's where I'm at, as far as the amount of space I have right now. In the future, expand, but I'm trying to stay within this scope. I don't want stacks and stacks of stuff that I don't even have room to display. You know what I mean? In my opinion, that's when I kind of start getting a little fatigued. You know what I mean? You get a little overwhelmed by by the hobby, and I want to avoid that. I don't want to burn out. I don't want to, we gotta be able to anticipate things that might get in the way of enjoying the hobby, right? So that's kind of part of where my head's at. Anyway, I'm bringing that up to say that the new job has a big office. So there's going to be a toy room annex eventually. I think I might actually get another one of these cabinets and take it to work. So there is some more real estate to fill with plastic dolls. Pretty exciting, eh? You know what? I never played Cyberpunk. It looked cool, but man. Oh, Jacob, yeah, thanks for mentioning that. The Grifter is $11, and Constantine's on sale too. Because look here, look what I did. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Hang on. So I've gone very hard on, like I said, I haven't been buying as many of the brand new releases, but I've been spending money on figs. So Constantine was on sale for $18, I think, down from $25. I already had 2 of him, but I got a couple more. And then Grifter was $11, so I've got 2 more Grifters. Is that all? Did I get more? I got another Hush. Can you see the trend here? These are civilian type figures. And, oh, well, I mean, so I've got, I have 2 of these extra guys, plus, one that I've already kit bashed, right? So our Henchmen project is going to be continuing. I'm very motivated now that I have a penguin, a really good penguin. I've been dying to use this piece from King Shazam and make a penguin henchman. I'm not sure exactly what it'll be, but I'm thinking the feathery shawl thing for a guy that looks like he works for the Penguin. That's my idea. Not sure who it'll be yet. Oh, Q Silver Kit Bash is is really just combining 2 things, or 2 or more things from existing models. So you could, and in my head, kit bashing is not paint, like Hat Switch just said, not painting. So it's actually kind of in some ways less, in my opinion, less work, because to me, setting up the paint is a lot of work. Yo, Puppyplex, good to see you. But you could also, for example, you could also describe the way they made the Death Star trench models for the original 77 Star Wars movie. They kit bashed models, boats and ships and stuff, and made the Death Star trench with pieces of. That's also how they made the big Nostromo in Alien. That's kit bashing as well. That's kind of, I think, where the term came from, because model kits. Yeah, Q Silver. If you took the Hal Jordan head and put that on Parallax, that's a very simple kit bash. That's what that is. Yeah, look, this box here I've got is just my custom central. I've even this is actually, speaking of cyberpunk, that's V. The V is going to be a great civilian / henchman kind of piece. This is a great piece. I might keep that out. Middle School Creations. Hey, how's it going? So yeah, I stocked up. I took advantage of the sale prices. So this is what I've been doing. Instead of getting figs to review, I've been getting civilians. And I've been getting the NECA Dio. I got an extra mech suit too. Guys, the Avatar stuff. I can't say enough about the Avatar stuff. They really swung hard. Crab mechs coming out. Yeah, Sky Knight, post your Discord link. Sky Knight's got a Discord. A lot of folks from who hang out on this channel hang out over there, and it is for not just DC, not just McFarlane. It's, there's little corners for every collector. There's general hangouts. I've been meaning to get up in there and say what's up. Treebeard, you've been loving the Avatar line. Yeah, it really rocks. I still haven't yet figured out how I'm gonna do. What I want to do is because the Quaritch figure has this finger pointing hand. I want to take one of the mech hands and make it pointing its finger too. You know what I mean? So you can have him doing the same thing that the mech's doing. I don't think I'm going to do it with one of these hands. I think I need to do it with one of the... I might end up having to combine. We'll see. We'll see what we end up doing there. Yeah, Jacob, we really do need a just generic marine for the Avatar line. This size, human size. Hopefully, that's what's annoying is that crab mech it's up for pre-order, but there's no other human. It's got a spot for a pilot. Finner, Dead Man looks great. Can't wait for that. Yeah, my condolences to those of you who are disappointed that it's a Target exclusive. I understand your pain. I'm still, I mean, is anybody getting Power Ring yet? Actually, you know what? I think Toy Shiz got Power Ring, but that might have been sent from Todd himself. I think I just saw that he posted that review. Yeah, Power Ring. Toy Shiz got Power Ring. He might have found it. I don't know. Has anybody found him yet? In the wild? Hat Switch, you got Power Ring. Okay, he's out there. All right. Jacob, you've seen people on Reddit with Power Ring. All right, well, I guess he's out there. That'll probably be forever. My Target by me just got Grifter, which I just got 3 of for $11 each. Yeah, you know what? I blew it on. I should have went ahead and taken advantage of that sale they had yesterday for a free Frankenstein Mega Fig if you spend $100. Because I should have just got. They had Salmon Twitch in sale, in stock. I mean, and yeah. That next spawn wave is actually going to be pretty badass. I think I'm going to wait, though. I'm going to get Salmon Twitch right away. I think I'm going to wait on the rest. I don't know. It's going to be hard to wait. Because that spawn wave that's coming out with Plague, Nightmare, and Omega, those guys plus like Violator surrounding like Constantine, that's the scene I want to do. Jacob, your Target just got the demon. Who? Yeah, way behind. Oh yeah, Victor. That's what I was thinking too. That Omega Spawn seems very small for $50. He does have the huge cape cloak thing, you know, which is cool. But yeah, it's tiny. Here's my concern. Todd's hanging on to his price point as long as he can, and we love him for it. It really is great. He's still $20, and you know, $40 for the Mega Figs, on the DC line at least, you know. But are the Mega Figs getting smaller now to maintain that? Is that what's happening? Are the Build-A-Figs getting smaller? It seems like it with the way Solomon Grundy came out. My concern is that when Todd does inevitably have to raise prices, are we going to be paying more for this small? Are the prices going to go up and still be the smaller mega figs and build-a-figs and less paint? You know what I mean? That's my worry. Yeah, I've been feeling good about, you know, exercising some willpower and just taking a pass on some things. But then as I see more and more of this stuff, I'm like, well, maybe if it goes on sale, I'll grab it. But I really am like this filing cabinet. Hang on here. Let's look at it. Can we look at this filing cabinet for a second? I got this resting on a towel. Look, here's where I'm at. This is full. And this is stuff that just isn't going to make the cut for the shelf. Some of it, I'm not sure if I even need to hang on to it anymore. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff in there that I just know is never, ever going to make the primo shelf spot. And it's never going to make it because it just isn't, it's just not up to the cut of what the figures I like or the characters I like, etc. So, I might do a little bit of liquidating. We'll see. We'll see. Some of it I'm definitely not gonna part with, and it will live in, unfortunately, live in a cabinet. Yeah, Jacob, that was kind of where I was going. I might do a little bit of just making some room, and if I do get rid of figures, I will do that where I'll sign the hockey puck or whatever. And, you know, like we did with the last thing, and they will be very inexpensive. We're not going to do auctions, and we're not going to do eBay prices and stuff like that. This would be for fun. This would be doing me a favor, making room. You guys get something out of it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not... I don't want... We just did the Kickstarter, you know what I mean? And I don't want to just be like the guy now who's just like, here, give me money, give me money, give me money. I mean, I appreciate the money, especially from Mark G and AK00. Yeah, Sky Knight, maybe we'll do a small giveaway too. Yeah, that's a good idea as well. But yeah, and it'd probably be good topics for videos too. You know what I mean? Because we talk about it on the streams and stuff, and I was kind of talking about it earlier. Like, you gotta be able to know, you gotta be able to like foresee things that are gonna get in the way of you enjoying your hobby. If your collection, like, you know, if you run out of space, it can very easily just become a not very satisfying kind of thing, and you just keep getting more stuff and don't have a place for it, and you don't enjoy the things you're getting because they don't have room to be. So, you know, that's good. I think it is good, just general collector stuff, because I see toy collector habits, behavior. A hobby's a hobby is a hobby, and the like hobbyist behavior. It doesn't matter if you collect this or that. You know, we all act the same way. You know what I mean? Fabian's finest freaks. What's up, Doug? Good to see you, man. You've been cutting back a lot. Yeah, I mean that's if you can't display it, it's got to go. I think it's a good practice. And I mean, right, like the stuff that's coming out too, the characters that are coming out are ones that I would just rather have. You know what I mean? That Dead Man. Dead Man's not maybe one of my favorite characters, but you could put that Justice League Dark team together, and now somebody's got to go. Yeah, I'll definitely will be keeping some stuff and storing it. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm gonna get rid of a Flashpoint Batman. I am gonna get rid of Grim Knight though. I'm gonna get rid of Grim Knight as part of my Dark Knights team. I'm gonna sell it as a lot. It'll be fairly priced in my opinion. Hey, Tom Bowling. Have I been tempted by any of the recent Marvel Edges? Not really. The way it goes for Legends for me is the same story over and over again, which is they do the reveals and it's like a character that I'm into, or you know, figure looks really cool because it's just a render, and I'm like, oh, you know what? If I see that in person, maybe I'll grab that. And then I see it in person and it just looks like cheap, whack. So yeah, I don't get Legends very often. Jacob, you're selling your Hasbro stuff. Sam, you're sticking to your favorite stories like Hush and Dark Knight Returns. That's smart. Q Silver, when you put stuff in a box, it goes on the chopping block, basically. Yeah. All right, guys. I need to eat, and I need to get the hell out of these clothes. But I just couldn't put it off. I had to talk to you guys. I'm glad we did. I'm glad we did this impromptu one. It was good to see you all. It was good to hang out. We got to get a game stream figured out. We got to add that to the... We got to get that going back with some regularity. You know what I mean? Part of the thing is, like, we left off at the very, very end of Arkham Knight. I still do want to finish it, but then we're going to be kind of like, well, what's left after that? So, and I'm probably not going to play Gotham Knights, honestly. So, we'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll start getting outside of the norm. Yeah. Alright. I'm not going to put it off. I'm not going to say goodbye a million times. Like I always do. Great to see you all. Can't wait to see you again. It'll be soon. You won't have to, I'll make sure you won't have to wait as long as we did last time between lives. Alright? Thanks, gang. Great to see you. Hey, Clayton. I don't know if I said what's up earlier, but what's up?